Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Season, many coaches, Clark, still experimenting with rotations. Who plays when and where? And how long has it been in your experience to have that established on a team?
Well, it varies from team to team. There are a number of factors. One, the coach, has he been there a while? Does he have an established style of play and system? Two, what's your roster like? How healthy are you? What's the mix and makeup of your team? So it could vary, but typically you'd like to have it not prolong itself into the regular season. You hope that a few weeks of training camp, and then by the time you get a month of the season under your belt, that you're pretty anchored into who you are and how you're going to try to play.
Good outline. Now the starting group for the visitors. Red Hat is out there with Z, and there's Bottoms, then it's Jones, and it's Big Dog in at the 5, down low. And there's the Bastard Richards. Here's Houdini. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
There's Red Hot. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Here's Williamson. That misses off the back. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Houdini. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Exactly. I mean, they've got to be the ones dictating the tempo and the pace. Keep the high-octane offense on the other side in check.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And there it is for him. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Williamson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Washington passes to Houdini. 6 on the shot clock. Here's T. No good with the wing jumper.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
Let out the pass to Big Dog. There's Bottoms. Passes it to Retta. Another shot. And that one's good. Williamson. Z's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Jay, the pass to Barrett. Kicks to White. Banked in off the glass. White's got his first points in this one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hugh can't connect from short range. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Off target from three-point range. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Richards passes to Q. There's Baker. All sorts of time. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 44 seconds left in the first. Jay, guarded by Green. The turnaround Jay. And the pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
Green inside the three-point line. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Green's got his first basket of the night. Here's the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The home team, they lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
White is out there with D. Then there's Buckets. And there's Bottoms. And it's Jay in at the 1 spot.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
On the wing, Green. Ball's not loose. Baker in the corner. Here's Q. Good on the three-point shot.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Here's Baker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Baker's got 5 now.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Hugh trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's Bottoms. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. Inside. Pass to Baker. There's Bottoms. He's got 5. Second chance effort. He lays it in. He's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Red Hot. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging about 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
T, defended by Jones. T, the pass to Red. It's blocked. Here's Williamson. And the shot goes in. Z's got his 3rd basket of the night. You had a terrific amateur career. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate. Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me, break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do that I attributed to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Big Dog the pass to Red. The middle. Here's Williamson. Misses him close. Gone 1 or 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. T, defended by Jones. Counted. T's got his 2nd basket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Williamson. He's got 6. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And that one misses. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's T, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Houdini passes to T. Here's Houdini. Six to shoot. A 3. And it's White with the rebound. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Jones kicks to White. Back to Jones. To the inside. Pushing it up. A huge slam. A perfect end of the fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Well, you take a look at Jones, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
And his teammates love him, guys. I mean, and why wouldn't they? He's tenacious, he's unselfish, delivers the ball where they can do something with it. I mean, that gets you favor with your teammates right away.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants, and then gets his shot off in time.
Pass to Houdini. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Jones. He kicks it to White. Misses the chippy right there.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bottoms. He has 7. Here's Jay. Sinks the three-pointer. Jay's got himself on the board with 3 there. And the first half is now in the books. The away team, they lead by 9. Stay with it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports app, checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the painter, you control the game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Z really having a great game.
Oh, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Houdini is out there with T. Then it's P. And there's Big Red.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. If you need to win a game set, and you can't have KD or LeBron, but you can have any other one player in the league, who would you pick?
Wow. Can't have either one of those guys.
How do you like that question?
There's a great list. Harden, Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard when healthy. And I think you'd have to throw Russell Westbrook in there, too, for a one-game situation where he could just go with the band that he goes with. But I think I'm going to hang my hat with Kyrie Irving since he was part of bringing the championship to the Cavs a couple of years ago.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's Parrish. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Here's Houdini. 6 points for him. Here's Washington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah,
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
Exactly. He's playing aggressively right away here in the second half.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Barrett. Bangs home the trifecta. Bottoms got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc. And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Red Hot. The past month has been surreal. 5th for free throw percentage, 13th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Down low. The layup off target.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Barrett. A three-pointer, no good. Gone 2 of 5, shooting here in the third quarter. And he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Passes it to Red. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. They need him to find his rhythm soon.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Over to the wing. T. The three-pointer, no good. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson, powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Houdini passes to Richards. Inside. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
And T is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Jones kicks to White. 4 on the clock. The 9-foot shot. Good on the jump shot. 16 points for Z.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Red hot. It's blocked. And he gets it back. And good that time. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Kicks to White. Outside, Jones. Right through the knee for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We've seen Z really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Take a look at Bottoms. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
Misses the 3.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Jay, the pass to White. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bottoms got 15.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The pass to D. 6 to shoot. From the line. Second shot opportunity. White, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
From past the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's the visiting team taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. G out there with White. And there's Bottoms. Then there's Buckets. And it's red hot in at the 2 spot. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Green kicks to Baker. Pass to Richards. Here's red hot. He can't get that one to fall. White, left side. Goes up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. 8 points for Red Hot. Here's Green. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Richards. To the paint.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat.
And since they come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Red Hot. Here's D. Tries again. White, left side. The pass to Red Hot. And another shot. White, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And White with the block. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Big Dog is jacked in for White. Here's Washington, and he lays it straight in.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Here's Bottoms, headed by Green. Baker in the corner. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Washington. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound. Red hot. Off with the layup.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Here's Red hot. Passes it to Barrett. Over Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
And the three ball is good.
That's the kind of deep that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible, they're very accessible, they're well connected to the community through their platforms, but you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Washington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. It doesn't get much better than that.
1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Williamson. There's the pass to Buckets. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
We'll talk some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys were called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Williamson. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Washington passes to T. Goes back up. No good that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
No doubt about it, partner, but unfortunately, the flip side of that coin, the drive home for the hometown fans, will be rather flat.
And the shot is good. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Tips it, but no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Zion Williamson